Hi guys. So I was getting ready for bed and I went into my little closet dressing room to put the rest of my Vera things away that I had used today, and I noticed my daughter's Frannie, which I keep on the wall in our dressing room closet. And I thought, you know what? Let's go ahead and do a review of the Frannie. There is one of you guys, Kate May, who uses the Frannie inside her other larger bags. I think she was using one in Marina Paisley, in her campus tote, and so forth. So that has always been on the back of my mind to look at the Frannie as possibly sort of like a wristlet for myself in a larger tote. But at any rate, I found this one at the outlet that was here temporarily, and it's in Berry Berry Paisley, and I think it was there for like $10. So I picked that up for my 6-year-old, and she absolutely loves it. So let me go over the features, okay? The Frannie is a very small bag. I'm going to give you perspective. There's my hand, and I am more than halfway across the length of the Frannie. So she's not very big. Let me take my hairbrush and do that. And my hairbrush would just fit in the Frannie. And let me see my full-size powder. My full-size powder is just a little bit shorter than the Frannie. So she's not all that big. She really is petite, and that's why I was thinking of her as more of possibly a wristlet. So let me just tell you what I've discovered, because I have really only been looking at the Frannie as a young girl's bag or possibly just a wristlet. But first of all, let me go through the features. She is quilted, and then you have these pleats, this very beautiful pleating detail. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 pleats here, and that adds a lot of character to the bag. And you have that on the reverse side, so you have this sort of inverted pleating here. And then, interestingly enough, it has a detachable, or removable, I should say, cardboard base. So that's a really nice feature in a small bag like this. And then it has this double strap that's comparable probably to the wristlet straps in width, and it's adjustable. So I never even really looked at the Frannie or even thought about reviewing it because it wasn't a bag that I was using for myself. But it does have the strap sewn directly into the Frannie here. And then on the other side, there's a loop with a small rectangular hardware, and then the strap loops around it. And this is the adjustable pull here. And then it will have, on the Berry Berry Paisley one, it has this hot pink zipper, the hot pink pull ribbon with Vera Bradley. And on the inside, there is absolutely no organizational pockets. So there's nothing on the inside of this. I'm going to take what my daughter has out in here. So there is absolutely nothing on the interior of that. It's a beautiful interior pattern on Berry Berry Paisley. Reminds me of cupcakes. Very cute. And then that cardboard base, if you just invert the pocketbook like that, kind of pop it up, you can pull it out right here and it can be laundered. And then up here it has, instead of a decorative banding of a coordinating fabric, it has the same fabric, but they've changed the direction. Put it on the bias or something like that. They've changed the direction of the fabric and then gone ahead and stitched it. So you have sort of a horizontal pleating effect here with this stitching up right here. And that's nice. It creates, when you zip it, it kind of creates this sort of a silhouette where it's tighter up here and then pops out on the bottom. And it expands, not too much, but a little bit. Very cute bag. All right, what I discovered tonight when I was messing around with it, that this is fully adjustable. When you fully extend this strap and it becomes a single strap, this is crossbody. And I'm sure it says that in the description online. I just never paid attention. So I went ahead and fully extended it, and I am 5'7". Fully extended this, and this is an adorable petite crossbody. Really cute. You know, it's not flat like a hipster, although we've seen that you can expand the hipster, so it does come out a little bit. So, you know, it's up to you whether or not you like any kind of bulge on your hip. I wear anything that's shaped like this and it's not completely flat, or like a saddlebag that's not a saddlebag. I wear more towards the front of my body rather than truly on the side of the hip. It comes more forward. So I went ahead and did that, and I thought, wow, this is really cute. It almost feels like a crossbody all-in-one or a crossbody wristlet. Really cute. And I think I might pick myself up one for the summer. I think it's absolutely adorable, but I don't need to carry a lot when I'm just running for a quick errand or I'm at the beach and I just want to carry something small, and I would keep it inside a larger bag. Let me tell you what you can fit in here. Okay, my daughter keeps an all-in-one wristlet, and this might be Vava Bloom, maybe, I don't remember. And she keeps that in there, and that goes in there fine. And then she has a petite pouch in the same one where she keeps a little anti-bac and some little treasures that a 6-year-old might have. So she keeps that in her bag as well. And then I'm gonna just show you with those 2 items. You still have a fair amount of room. I don't know if I can get you up in there, but you have a lot of room left. So I'm gonna take her stuff out because that's all she keeps in there. I'm going to play around with some of my stuff. So I always carry, lately anyway, an anniversary wristlet, and this is in Plum Crazy. So let's just see if I would use this. I don't know that I would use this inside the Frannie if I'm treating the Frannie like a wristlet, but let's just go ahead and see if this fits. So I can put that in there. It takes up a fair amount of room, but I'm still having, just move the strap for you. I'm still having some room up in here. So you'd be able to keep the wristlet and just some other small items maybe. And your cell phone goes in this wristlet. So you can have your wallet, your phone, and your car keys in here. No problem. But again, I wouldn't recommend using the anniversary wristlet inside of the Frannie because I think you should treat the Frannie like a wallet or a wristlet itself. I'm going to take that one out. And let's just go ahead and continue on with the small kiss lock, which I have in Plum Crazy. So let's just say you do want a wallet. And that fits in here really, really nicely. And I'm going to get you in as close as I can or as far away, however you can see it. There's a lot of room left in there. There's room in front of it and on the side of it. So, and you can even probably, you can lay it down towards the base of the bag flat like that. So you can go ahead and stack a lot of items in this. So let's keep the kiss lock in there. And then I usually carry a tune-in, and this just happens to be in Deco Days. I'm just going to name the patterns for anyone that's interested. And that's going to go in there just fine. And then I carry mints with me usually, so that can go. And this is all free-floating, unless organizational-wise, for a small bag, you should keep them in a lot of pouches. That would make life easier. So, and then I would keep an anti-bac as well. I usually carry a mini pocket papers. This one's in La Neon Rose. I'm going to go ahead and put that in there. And then a clip ID in La Neon Rose. Let's put that in there if I wanted to use that for a change purse. And I still have not populated the entire inside of the Frannie. Over on this side, I still have a lot of room, and I still have some room in front of that. So let's see what else I can put in there. Let me see. What about my cream? This is a 5.5 ounce. Let me see if I can get that one in there and still be able to zip it. And I can get that in there and still be able to zip, no problem. It's bulging a little bit, but it's in there. So that's nice to know that that will fit. Let me try my hairbrush. Okay, let me see. I have to rearrange a little bit. Let's take out these items. Hairbrush in there and see. Okay, the hairbrush goes in there just fine, and then the wallet can go back in there, and then the anti-bac and that is all just kind of floating in there, but it's all in there. Let me just play with the mints a little bit because I want it to be able to zip. Okay, that's all in the Frannie. So I really am sorry that I've never paid attention to the Frannie and only thought of it as a child's bag or something that I would repurpose. So I'm going to revisit the Frannie and see what I can do. I'm thinking that I'm going to definitely use this on the beach. We go every summer, and keep just an anti-bac, a coin purse, and an ID, like a zip ID, because you just need to have your beach tag and your ID because I would be driving, and enough money to feed the meter, and maybe my tune-in case and my phone and my keys. So I think that's going to work out great. Now, I have several pieces of the cosmetic trio. This is the smallest piece in Provençal, and I would recommend using these pieces for organization in a small bag like this, because if you have everything in these bags, Then you can put three of these probably very comfortably, and a zip ID and a coin purse, and then you're good to go. Everything's stacked in there very nicely and organized. So if you haven't picked up a Frannie and you've been, sort of playing with it, I've put it in my cart on the online site several times and taken it out. So when I saw it in person at the little pop-up outlet, I bought it again as a Christmas present for my daughter, never thinking for myself. Now I'm going to think about the Frannie for myself. And I want to thank Kate May for doing a review on the Berry Berry Paisley. She did wash it and showed you how that washed, and she felt it shrunk a little bit. But check out her video, Kate May. And, she first introduced me to the Frannie on her videos. So hello to Kate May. And thanks for, giving me the idea anyway to rethink the Frannie and see what I can do with it. So, guys, if you're using this for something imaginative or outside of the Vera box, do a video or comment and share that. I think that's part of the fun of these, is sharing ideas with each other. Have a good night, guys.